go to the bottom lane at all as we introduce our teams to LoL Park. Starting on the blue side will be Darm1 Gaming, the standard roster that you've become used to with Noggery, Canyon, Showmaker, Nuclear, and Beryl. No Hoyt to really show his face so far this season. It has been Beryl that solidified it.
The end of LCK spring, but yet it's never been like this where they piled on the consecutive victories, and 5 would be a big number for them to hit. Their opponents today, a Freak of Freaks, a lot riding on Keen, who it must be said was not his usual self.
That control. The Elise is going to come in here for Dread. So a Freak of Freaks following the game plan that we're talking about with a bit of late game insurance in the Corki and the Sivir.
And the Elise does fit the kind of Camille mold of turret diving because you can reset aggro so easily. So what I'm expecting to see here is that aiming and Senin is so powerful in the late game. What was the counter to Miracle Rogue? Was smorking in the face, was being aggressive, was getting in there with your Lepanome and seeing what happens later. And that's what we're hoping to see from a Freaka. The level 1 start, getting a Summoner, is a good one. Level 1 trade is actually pretty bloody between two.
This is what we wanted though, Dread being active in the early game. Noggery's going to get cocooned. Great knock-up comes in from Keen as well. He's still got the flash. He's going to use it, but Keen's going to flash to follow. They now don't have too much of an inroad, but Dread just turns into lady form and picks up first blood.
And crucially, he doesn't get a
sword, but like you say, yeah, they're trying to get in here. Senin, it's all on you, buddy. Can you actually land this one? Flashes forward to get the concussive blows. No grey health is going to be an option. This will be the double kill, and Senin tanks the turret beautifully with his aftershock.
And don't you love it when a plan comes together? Why not? Let's prove it. Well, damn it. We prove it right in front of our boomerang blades. Rockets, oh my, bot lane, we're just going in.
Yep, Yukal, he's going to get exhausted. That's a great 3-man crescendo, though, as Darm1 are desperate to try and turn this around. Yukal is going to be able to flash away. No kills just yet as the cocoon does land. An insta-pop on the no aftershock Nautilus. Dread has to flash to get out of the way. Thank goodness he didn't need it for that play before. Repel's going to get him into the air, but is he out of danger just yet? I think so. 5 members of Darm1 in this Shelly pit. They take down the Rift Scuttler. Dread still thinking about oh, and he steals it! Able to get himself out onto that ward as well as Keen has the World Ender. Doesn't have a reset just yet, but Darm1 don't want
10-minute mark. As well, face check.
Yeah, going to face check that cocoon as Dread will have to go up into the sky. Keen's down here. He's going to get some knock-ups immediately. As soon as Dread comes down, he's looking to go into stasis as Noggery will have the shock blast. They easily take down the Spider, but can Keen get his reset? The answer is no. Doesn't even have World Ender active at the moment as the Umbral Dash.
You know it's coming, and yet you're still getting that really visceral reaction as Yukal.
Yeah, he's going to be deliver a package.
Remember, he does get to override any CC with the special delivery, so always has a way out there. It's going in!
Yep, there's the flash. Canyon's going to get 2 flashes out immediately, and that's another max range. Trouble Bubble, it's going to get the repel out from Dread, who just pops. He is so incredibly squishy, and now a very late teleport comes in from aiming. A lot of damage here from the Sivir, trying to land the autos just on the edge of the crescendo, but I just don't think it's going to be enough as Yukal wants to be able to get this one. Beryl's holding onto his grey health for so damn long, and Noggery from downtown picks up the kill. Beryl is able to eventually activate that shield in the nick of time. That's the ace for Darm1. That's the outplay that a Freaka wanted to do at this stage of the game.
Exactly, the timing makes it so important, so big for a Sonacom to win a team fight absolutely forever.
Until he guaranteed that it was going to keep him alive.
Great initiation, he says.
Like the story. He's going to get up in the air with the repel, but immediately comes back down again. He has nowhere that he can go, and
that was bad.
That was a caster curse. They catch someone. Speaking of catching, Infernal Chains come in. Beryl has to pop the grey health very early, but it is enough to keep him alive. Canyon coming in from the side just to lend a hand, and Darm1 once again stave off. But he has to be a little bit careful about old man Jace making his way in. Noggery's going to bash him around a little while. Nuclear is going to turn up, and Noggery's just going to get the solo kill.
Noggery's Jace, whatever the item.
On the hunt has been popped now from aiming. Dodges the Trouble Bubble. Cataclysm goes in. It's a decent crescendo, but not exactly the best. But it doesn't seem to matter. Darm1 have got the first kill. Keen not going to be able to get the reset off this one as aiming gets chunked out so easily. Yukal just the very edge. He's trying to be the hero here for the Afrika Freaks, but he's going to get bubbled. He has to flash. Showmaker grabs the Sivir, and now the re-engage is on. They've just got so much safety, so much held. In the back line is Dread, but he eventually falls down. Delicious is the Corki. and that's close to another ace as Keen comes back.
Another really entertaining fight there. While the evolving question, I like the fact that we've just had no time to.
Yeah.
Even this broadcast, there's always been things happening, and here's more.
Yep, Nogari looking for it, gets the boot back.
Beautiful.
Oh my
Just
god,
delightful.
Showmaker. I don't know how he managed to figure out exactly where it was going to be, but smacked into the beach ball and taken down. Keen is looking silly in another series, but I have a feeling it's all about Damwon just looking too damn good.
I mean, this was basically volleyball being played by Showmaker and Nuggery.
Yeah,
Hammer-hitted
man.
him into the beach ball. I don't think Keen even signed up for this course, but he eventually was transported into Rune Terrace. Oh, talk about someone stunned.
Yep, the Cataclysm is there. Aiming doesn't have flash just yet. That timing was amazing. That's going to mean the Shock Blast cleans up the kill. The whole bottom lane has been eviscerated. And Damwon should turn to the Baron here and claim it pretty easily.
It's so big that they get the pick out. That's what we were just about to say. What if double IE crits into Aatrox, gets that first reset, and they win a fight? Doesn't matter if you get the first pick. They're onto the Baron. Dread is alive. Gonna have to be a big steal here.
Yeah, it's just been breathless play here from Damwon, even though they have the slower moving composition. Beryl just lying in wait as the explosion of AoE damage flies forward. Dread is definitely just going to be food for this Damwon squad as Nogari, the sidestep was amazing. To the skies is going to come in, and Dread has to back underneath this turret. In the meantime,
with all these minions, he doesn't need to EQ our flash like he was earlier. Hope comes in. They can get 2 minion waves here. Best of luck, Afrika Freaks.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. We do have the Baron still there on the hunt. Has been popped defensively here by the Afrika Freaks. This is their last stand. This is their last attempt. Senin does land a dredge line. We've got Beryl in the back line, though, as Assassin Tom Kench. It's going to be the stun onto Key, but he gets back onto the fountain. Afrika not dying as quickly as you'd want, but their Nexus turrets are being evaporated. Yukal gets taken out, and this will be the game for Damwon Gaming. What an incredible start to this series, and we knew that this is going to be an exciting one, but it lived up to it in execution.
And it's nice to see that Afrika showed up early. We loved what they did with their execution, but we had that air of doubt. How could they actually stay in the game if it went longer? And the decision to make good moves, they stabilized, and then Sona Tom Kench did Sona Tom Kench things. Ended up being almost a mukbang stream by the end, where we just wanted to see who the aggressive Devour was going to be on next. Global fans seem happy. That's an Afrika sign, so I guess you're going to have to decide about game number 2. But that was a really entertaining 27 kills.